Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, and peace to many Akim has in life daily, pushes truth with sincerity, and a few aquafis and learning Shalom. Once again, my name is Ainan. I'm from GMS Detroit Bible Camp. Pray this video is edifying to the hopeful elect, to the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners scattered out through all the earth. And this video is on hell. You know, I'm gonna play the video real quick, but before that, the modern conception of hell is a product of the Roman Catholic Church, which have nothing to do with the Bible. Heaven and hell are just conditions played out on earth. Job, well, let's play this, then we'll go even more into it.
I happen to believe in life after death, but I don't think it's got a thing to do with reward and punishment. Religion is always in the control business, and that's something people don't really understand. It's in the guilt-producing control business. And if you have heaven as a place where you're rewarded for your goodness and hell as a place where you're punished for your evil, then you sort of have control of the population. And so they create this fiery place, which has quite literally scared the hell out of a lot of people throughout Christian history. And it's part of a control tactic.
Yeah, it's a control tactic. Hey, if you do this, you do that, you're going to hell. And it's just a condition played out on earth. Right now, this is the white man's heaven and our hell, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the meek of the earth. It's our hell. You know, but it's the white man's heaven, you know. You know, matter of fact, in Job, in Job, Job 3 and 11. This one, Job lost all his substance, all his riches, his family, everything. Hey, Job was catching hell. Like that song on Natalie Cole made, I'm catching hell. You know, hey, you catch hell on earth. You know, especially right now for us Israelites, we catching hell. But the curses are on us. But now the curses are being put on our enemies. And they're catching it too. But right now, we're catching the bulk of it. You know, the elites, the so-called one percenters, the central banker families, they ain't catching hell. They living high on the hog. They living in heaven right now. But when Job lost all his resources, his wealth, his cattle, his servants, his men servants, his family, and he caught boils from the top of his head all the way to the ground of his head all the way down to his foot. Job was literally catching hell, you know, on earth. And Job said this, Job 3 and 11, why die I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly? He wished he was born stillborn. Or why did the knees prevent me? Or why the breast that I should suck? For now I should have laid still and been quiet. I should have slept. Then I have been at rest. He wished that he was born stillborn. He never draw birth. You know? For now, verse 14. with kings and counselors of the earth, which build the desolate places for themselves. And right now, the one percenters, the elite central banking families, they live in the grandest places of the world, the greatest places of the world. You know, never once have they known a day of discomfort, nor their children, especially not when it's dealing with money. Anything that money can solve, they never had any type of discomfort concerning matters of this world. Nor the princes that have gold, who fill their houses with silver, or as an hidden, untimely birth, had I not been as infants which never saw light, stillborn. There the wickedness ceased from troubling. The one percenters, the ones that's controlling the world, they can't trouble anybody when they in the spirit world. And that means this scripture means that the wicked and both the wicked and the meek, the ones that was catching hell, the wicked can't trouble them. In fact, Job 3:15 states that in the spirit world, the wicked cease from troubling. They are in the same place as everyone else. There the worry be at rest. There the prisoners rest together. There they hear not the voice of the oppressor. The small and the great are there, and the servant is free from his master. And hey, you're not catching hell in the spirit world. The Most High brings you back on earth, and then that's when you serve out your judgment on earth. You know. Matter of fact, one more quick precept. This is Sirach 12:7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit returns to Yahweh who gave it. You know, your body returns back into the dust, and your spirit returns to the Most High who gave it. You know, matter of fact, another precept that I wanted to get was well, that's it. This is Sirach. Now, Ecclesiastes 3:16. Moreover, I saw under the sun a place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and a place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. So, moreover, under the sun, and we're all under the same sun. This is when you play out your judgment. It's either heaven or hell. And right now, it's the white man heaven as a race, and the so-called children of Israel hell. You know. I said in my heart, Yahweh shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time for every purpose and for every work. And the Most High is going to judge them under the sun. When Yahweh shall returns. Matter of fact, a precept that backs that up in 2nd Ezra 14. and 35. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. Then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. So this happens after death shall the judgment comes. Then shall we live again. Then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly. And that's when you receive your judgment, on the earth. Matter of fact, 1 Corinthians 5 and 10. For we must prepare before the judgment seat of the Mashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be bad or good. So, we appear before the judgment seat of the Yahweh Shai, and then we receive our judgment, and we play it out on the earth. This is a few of my last scriptures. This is Revelation 6 and 8. I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that followed him, that the name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed him. And the power was given to him over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. And the reason why I grabbed that scripture, because a hell followed him. But and that proves a hell is not is moving around. No. And the pale horse represent what happened. Pale horse represents future times. Of this right here, 2nd Ezra 5 and 14. Woe to them and them that dwell on the earth, and woe means destruction. The people on the earth during this time is going to be catching hell. For sword and destruction draweth nigh. And this is future prophecy of future times that's close to come. And we only waiting for a few more prophecies. We're waiting for the MOTB to be fully played out on the earth. Then fourth, all the nations be under the MOTB. All nations be in the cashless society, and it's going to be the only way to live in the society that they're trying to set up, what they want will order. But it ain't going to happen, because when they try to set that up, that's when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to come and stop them and set up the kingdom for the children of Israel. Pursuant to the Bible scriptures, Job, the 20th chapter. For the sword, the modern day gun, and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, and there shall be sedition among men, evading one another. They shall not regard the kings, the modern day, the presidents, the prime ministers, or whatever the hell they call them, the czars or the sheiks in your wherever you live at, or king or monarchy, nor princes, the modern day senators or the governors or the mayors, and the course of the actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go in the city and shall not be able. Martial law is going to be in effect for because the pride of this city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and great tribulation. So, this is the future prophecy of people catching hell on earth. You know, pursuant to Jacob's trouble, Jacob's trouble is going to be everybody's trouble. Everybody's going to be catching hell, but but Israelites going to be getting it worse than them. You know, pursuant to Bible prophecy, that's when Yahweh Shai and the angels return, and the elect, the 144,000 and 1/3 of the house of Israel, is going to be delivered from catching hell on earth, and the curse is going to be taken off of them, and they're going to really truly be blessed, and they're going to really be living on earth as it is a heaven, you know, they're going to be living as the best on the earth. So I pray this video is edifying to the hopeful elect. And with that said, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elder bishops. Shalom.